Hi everyone, I'm back. I know, 2 videos, 1 day. Not usually how I go about things. But, since we're ready, or I think a lot of people are ready to at least throw Daniel Carlson out of town, there are some people like me who have been, well, I've been concerned with a third wide receiver spot for about 2 or 3 years now. But some people are finally starting to give up on Laquan Treadwell. And what I've done is I've amassed some people here, and well, numbers and stuff of that nature, and just of people who aren't named Josh Gordon or Dan Bailey for these options. Now, first, I'm gonna go over the receivers, and one of them I'm just mentioning because we have to mention. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get this one, but Des Bryant is technically still out there, and the stats I'm doing are targets, receptions, catch percentage, yards, touchdowns, and the games played, just because I feel like availability and catching the ball is pretty needed. And although I do think, hopefully, Josh Gordon, if he came here, would be able to stay on the field, but we don't know that for sure. But I've taken some guys of either big name value or guys I thought would be interesting, or just some other weird stuff that has gone on. Now I'm going to start with Des Bryant. And I'm going by the last season they played, by the way, because I feel like that might give us the most accurate version of this. And Des Bryant, he had 132 targets. He only had 69 receptions on these targets. He had a catch percentage of 52.3% and 838 yards, 6 touchdowns, but he did play all the games. Now, I do think this might be rather similar to what we have in Treadwell right now, where every once in a while he will get open, but it's 50-50 on whether he can catch the ball, and that's a little concerning. And some people did say Laquan was the next Des Bryant. Maybe we just went straight to this version of Des Bryant. And Jeremy Maclin, here's another name that I found interesting, at least. He only caught 40 receptions on 72 targets. 55.6% is his catch. And he only had 440 yards, only 3 scores, and he did play in 12 games, so remotely healthy. Jordan Matthews. Now, this is one that I think I like. But Jordan Matthews, he had 36 targets on 36 targets, caught 25 of them. That's a 69.4% on the catch percentage. And he only had 282 yards and 1 touchdown. And he did only play in 10 games, but at the same time, he's catching 70% of his passes. I don't see Treadwell out there catching 70% of his passes. And these next two, I just included them because they worked these two out when we worked out Witzman and Horonis Grasu and I forgot his name. There was another lineman that we worked out at one point on last Friday. Not like, you guys know. But yeah, so these are just two guys they worked out, so I thought I'd throw them in. And Aldrick Robinson, he only caught 19 balls on 48 targets for 39.6%, 260 yards and only 2 touchdowns, but did manage to play all games. And Brashad Perriman, the other one, former first-round draft pick back in 2015, he caught 10 balls on 35 targets for 28.6% and only 77 yards, no touchdowns, and played 11 games. Now, I think my clear number one out of these would probably be Jordan Matthews. I did get a comment on my other video today about Kendall Wright. I just don't think they are gonna bring him back. It seemed like he just couldn't separate himself from, the whole Treadwell, Zylstra, Beebe, or Stacy Coley group. And so they went with the cheaper options and the one they had to in Treadwell instead of keeping him around. So they might be more willing to give like Zylstra and a shot at this as opposed to bringing back Kendall Wright to challenge Treadwell. And on to kickers. Now, the first name is a familiar name in Kai Forbath. And Kai last year, within the 20 to 29 yard range, 8 of 8, 40 to 49, 6 of 7, and 50 plus, he was 6 of 9. He had an overall field goal percentage of 84.2%, and his extra point percentage was 87.2%. The other one, Giorgio Tavecchio, 20 to 29 range, 5 of 5, 30 to 39, he was 5 of 7, 40 to 49, he was 3 of 5, and 50 plus, he was 3 of 4, and he had an overall field goal percentage of 76.2%, and an extra point percentage of 97.1%, which is pretty good, I would say. And Cairo Santos, now this one, he was hurt last year, so I went off of his last healthy season to show you what he could do, even though during his 5 games that he played when he got hurt, he was only kicking at 80%. But this is what the healthy version of Santos could do, which is from 20 to 29, he was 8 of 9, 30 to 39, 15 of 17, 40 to 49, 6 of 7, and was 2 for 2 on the 50 plus, which gave him a percentage of 88.6% on overall field goal percentage. And his extra point percentage was 92.3%. So I think if you can't get Dan Bailey, the options to me, I think my 2A, 2B would probably be Santos, Forbath, and then Tavecchio if those two are like, nah, man, no. But I don't know why they would, as, I think Minnesota will hold more leverage there. But yeah, I'd like to know what names you guys come up with, and link down, well, not link, but comment down below what you guys think, all that good stuff. Just names, debate. Well, have a good time down there in the comment section. But till next time, bid you guys adieu.